Hi everyone, welcome to a Tea With Me Tuesday. I've got my tea, we're going to give it a try. Perfect, as Mary Poppins would say, what is it? Oh my gosh, it just went out of my head. Perfectly perfect in every way, I don't know, whatever. I keep hearing noise and I keep thinking it's Mom. Mom went to bed awfully early today, so let's get some ambience in here and light a few candles. This one is Watson's candles. Watson's! And this one is grapefruit and clementine, and it actually smells really, really good. So I'm just going to put it over here on my little table for now. Usually it sits on my fireplace. So let me pause this for a second. I'll put it on my fireplace. I prefer it there. Alright, so I've put it over there, and I will occasionally make a fool of myself and push my hair out of my face. Okay, so have you got your cup of tea ready? I haven't got a clue what I'm going to be talking about. I tend to start babbling and I don't stop. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Collect your thoughts. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry, I had to stop. I heard noise. I thought it was Mom, and I went in to check on her, and she's okay. But it's a young fella upstairs. Oh, I'm going to close that window. I'm going to be doing an awful lot of editing in this video. I just sat down, and then I got some noise, and then the window was open, and traffic was going by, and I'm filming this early. I'm filming this on Saturday night, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to film Monday night or not, because I'm busy on Monday. So I said, well, I better film while I got a chance. So we're going to try and film. I'm going to try and enjoy my tea. And hopefully, I'm just putting it on my table here. Hopefully you'll enjoy just sitting down. Sometimes when I'm a little overwhelmed or I'm a little off, you know, I have off days. Sorry, I want to get this out of my face so I can see. Sometimes I need to come in my room, and now that it's really pretty, I just need to breathe, hold it, and let go. I just need that. It's almost like it takes a whole weight off my shoulders, and I just need that breather, you know, for a few minutes, sometimes it depends. Now today was not a good morning for me, and I don't know why. I have been like this off and on. It could be anxiety, panic attacks, stress, I don't know what. It comes over me without even a reason. I wake up in the morning feeling awful. My stomach is upset. I'm exhausted. I'm fatigued. You know, all the depressing things. And it comes out of nowhere because I've actually had a couple of really good days working on my craft area. And those videos you'll be seeing, I guess one yesterday, because this is Tuesday. So yesterday you would have seen one, a start of it. And it's going to take me a while to go through all of that stuff. But I felt really good. I had gotten rid of a few things. In our basement, we have an area where people will drop things off if they want to give them away for free. And I brought a whole bunch of paper stuff down there. And if not, it goes in the garbage. And what I don't know doesn't hurt me. But I felt terrible. Now, the doctor had given me some pills. I think it's for like reflux. I'll have to check it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, to settle my stomach. And, of course, I've got my Ativan that I have been taking for the last couple of years. Trying to, every couple of months I'll go down to half. They're so tiny and they melt under your tongue. But I cut them in half. I only take a half of one. And then I was down to a quarter of one. And then I was taking one every couple of days. And I was doing fine. And I don't know if there's something in the back of my mind, if there's something subconsciously bothering me that I am putting off. Sometimes when you're overwhelmed by a lot of stuff, there's always one or two things that have not been settled, or they have not been conquered, and you put it aside and say, I'll think about it later. Kind of things like the car needs a tune-up, and I really, really need a tune-up. So, but I'll do it next week because I got other things to do. But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, what if it breaks down? Or, subconsciously you're thinking this, or you need new tires really badly on your car. And you say, well, I think we're okay for a little while. But then you get on to something else, and suddenly in the back of your mind, now whether these are angels talking to us or spirits telling us to smarten up and look after it or not, I believe they give us hints. We just don't listen. That you should change those tires now. And you'll be doing something else, and you'll be working on something else. And suddenly that little thing that's bothering you about, I should have changed those tires. They really need changing. You'll be going about, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next week. And then there's a rainstorm and it's really, really bad. And you know that your tires are bald and it could be slippery, and, or even snowstorm if it happens to be that time of year or whatever. But it's kind of things that we need to look after, but we put it in the back burner and try not to think about it because we are busy with other things. And then they creep up and they creep up. And I think that's what's happening to me, because I do have 3 things on my agenda that I really need to look after. And every time I say, okay, today I'm going to do it, it's Friday or it's Saturday. And I'm going, a whole week went by and I was supposed to do something about it and I didn't do it. And I think, maybe one of the spirits, God's angels, is, hitting me in the stomach and saying, come on, you got to start looking after this stuff. Or, I have some physical ailment that I don't know about. And that may be also playing on my mind. And, stress affects everybody in different ways. And I think for me, it affects my health. It attacks me in my stomach, in my indigestion, reflux, or whatever that may be, And it's funny, I don't get ulcers, but I get acid reflux. You'd think that the two would go together, but they don't. Or maybe they do, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. So I was going to sit down here and talk about writing in a journal, and how I have been looking at, because I had been purging and because I had been cleaning up things, I have got so many of these journals that I've written things to myself, my thoughts. I mentioned it quite a long time ago in videos where if you write it down, it feels like it's being released. I just coughed. I need a cigarette. No, I don't. I need a cup of tea. So getting back to, these things that keep poking in our head, maybe it's time that we did something about it. I used to be really good at lists, and I would strike them off after I've done them. I haven't made lists in a long time, and I really need to. I really should. But something, I don't know. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. I should. I really should, because it kept me sane. And my area where I keep my computer and where I keep my desk and papers and so on is also what I've become my craft area. So since I'm going through all of that, the lists kind of get thrown out, or I forget. And the only thing I've been doing, writing things down, is going to get groceries and stuff. So, oh dear. Some days I wake up and I'm feeling really crappy. And I think of a couple of things. Okay, what haven't I thought about? What haven't I done that I need to do? I need to take the cat to the vet. I need to get my car tuned up. I need to go to the doctor and have a checkup. I need to get blood work done. I mean, I'm just coming up with stuff. I need to clean that craft area and get it out of the way and get it done. Just so it'll be like this, calming, an oasis, a place where I can come and just enjoy. And when my craft area is done, that'll be a place where I can go to just play, be creative and enjoy being creative again without feeling overwhelmed that I have so much stuff. And that, can be really, really depressing. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about this week. I mean, I had planned on sitting down, writing a list, of things that I need to tackle. And I have them all up here. But I think that, garbage in, garbage out, I really need to get rid of the garbage so that I can remember the important things that need to be done. Mom's been a little off this week, and that may be also playing on my subconscious, that I'm concerned. There was a time when we used to be able to call the doctor and squeeze Mom to go in and see her, and she'd check her all out and everything was great. With COVID, we can't do that, and I feel bad about that. And Mom's not sick, so rushing her to emergency is really a crime, because she's not sick. She's just a little off. She's feeling fine. She's eating well. It's just her memory, her mind is going, and I'm a little bit worried about it. But it used to be so great to go to my doctor, who has been my family doctor for years. She's retiring in September. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I used to love to be able to call and just say, it's not an emergency. I just like to get in to see her. And, in a week or two, and I used to write things down, another list, of what I wanted to talk to her about. And she was always willing to listen. And she told me many times before COVID, anytime you need to come in and talk, even if it's just 10 minutes, do it. Call me. Because she knows our family. She knows my uncle. Well, when he was alive, he was there. And my mother and me. She's been with us for many, many years. And I miss that. I really miss, I don't want to go to a place that doesn't know Mom and just say, I'd like you to check her out. I would rather go to a doctor who knows her history, and can reassure me because they know me. And And I miss that. I miss it. And I'm hoping that her office will open before she retires. It may not. I don't know. It depends on how this whole pandemic is working. All of our vaccines, we've had our double shots. My grandson had his second one. I'm so happy. He's 13, so he's able to get his. The other two younger ones, the 7-year-old and the 11-year-old, can't get theirs yet. So we shall see. We shall see. And my son's 10-year-old can't get one either. So we shall see when they have children's version of the vaccine, because that would be awesome. And that way we can start breathing and start feeling a little normal. But I think of all the things that stress me out is that fact that I can't take Mom to the doctor for that little session, just to calm my nerves, just to make me feel like I'm doing okay with her, I'm doing the right thing. And a medical opinion is important to me. A doctor's opinion is important to me. So maybe those are the things that are kind of making me feel crappy in the mornings. They're playing on my mind at night, and I wake up not feeling great. Or, worst case scenario, I could really have something wrong with me and don't know it, And I'm not going to go to emergency for no nonsense. I'm not bleeding. To me, if you're not bleeding, nothing's broken, don't go to emergency. Go to a clinic. Anyway, enough lecture. Thanks for joining me today. I just felt like getting a few things off my chest. I just wanted to chat with you and let you know that I really appreciate all of you. You've been so great, and I hope to see you again next week. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.